Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, I'm not quite sure why, but the little computer went off for a second there, so I'm not quite sure why that is. But anyway, I've got miscellaneous haul stuff to show y'all today, so I'm going to get busy. I keep having to pull my shirt up. I hope I don't, you sit at home, you don't think anybody's going to see you. But I get shirts a little larger so they're not so tight across my chest. But the thing is even when I tie this super tight, it's just longer. The little loop is longer, so it kind of shows cleavage. So I'm trying not to do that. So I hope I don't offend anybody. If I do, it's very not on purpose. I wear my little Coach tag earrings, y'all. These are so old. Do you remember Coach tags? They still have them on their purses for the most part, but that used to be like a defining feature, and now it's kind of like the Coach emblem itself is more the feature. But anyway, let's see, is there anything new? I don't think there's anything new, except that I have a lot of little, well, I do have one new thing. And y'all saw this. I tried this Buxom lip gloss. And I've got my Chanel lipstick with the lip gloss over it. And I want y'all to look and see the shine. And tell me if it makes it any more shiny. Now, this is more shimmery. But I don't know that it helps that much. I don't think it does. What do y'all think? This color is called Sugar, number 0218. And what Buxom does is it's a plumper. Makes your lips plumper. I don't think it's going to do that. It does make them tinkle, and I think what it does is sting them with some kind of, probably all natural ingredient like chili peppers or something. I don't know. I should look it up so that I could be more informative to you. But, I've got little thin lips, and my husband says he's fine with that. He doesn't. He said, you don't have to have big, thick lips to be pretty and sexy to me, which makes me feel so good, because I don't have that. So, anyway, all right, so I wanted to show you a couple of things I got in the mail. I got a whole set of, but, hold on, let me get, I only brought the smallest, and this is so funny. I wanted to have copper, because copper is my kind of metal color in the kitchen. Well, I do have a stainless steel stove and microwave, and I have an enamel front dishwasher, but washing machine. Who says that anymore? Washing machine, but that's for clothing. But for dishwashing, we need a new one, and it will also be a stainless front. So the alternating metal color is copper. And copper, it all started with my canister set, and I love it, but when it's real copper, y'all, there's a downside. It keeps getting caught in my hair. That's the only thing about these little earrings. Real copper rusts, and you have to constantly polish it and stuff, so I almost like the stuff that's not. So anyway, I got a set of knives. We need a new set of steak knives, so I thought, well, I'll get them in copper. So I did. Oh, I just noticed. This is one of the steak knives, and I want a real nice serrated edge. Believe it or not, I use that for cutting my vegetables. What about y'all? I have a really nice vegetable knife, but I end up using this because it's serrated, and the vegetable knife is not. I mean, it's sharpened and it's beveled, but it's not serrated. And I like a serrated. That's the little shape of, don't worry, I'm on the back side, y'all. Plus, I know how to go down on the blade. But anyway, where you go against it instead of towards it where you would cut yourself. But I like that it's got this little niche right here for your finger. I like that. There's the copper color. I guess y'all can see that pretty good. It's a stainless steel blade, and it's got a protectant on it, and I like that. I'm going to save those in a baggie in the drawer to make sure that whenever I travel, have y'all ever traveled to something like a shower or somebody else's house and you're going to need a knife? Or if I take, a luncheon up to my dad's, of course he's got silverware there, but anyway, and I put a knife or like a picnic or something like that, and you want to take a knife, I always have to wrap it in a bunch of paper towels to make sure the blade doesn't come through the napkin or whatever else I wrap it in. And now I've got a little cover. And actually I should keep these sheaths. I think I will. I'll just keep these sheaths too. They're just cardboard. So I got that, and then also I got a set of bowls. Y'all, this is so funny. Where is this made in? It says made in India. And y'all thought it was a big set of bowls. Now this is the littlest one, but the biggest one's only like that big. I thought it was like big. I thought that was an awful good deal because it's like 5 bowls. Look how little this one is. But I mean, if you cut up some onions or something and you have leftover onion you could use the next day, you might want something like this to put it in. Or you can use little ones like this for other things, like, you know, fresh chopped garlic or chives or whatever. Or you can use it for gem clips on your desk or a little jewelry. Just not keep this. You could use it for jewelry when you go on a trip. Or you can just sit it like that on your sink top, and you know, if you take your rings off when you wash your hands. Here's what I would say about that: don't wear rings that you gotta wash. Well, I mean, you just might like the ring. One of the reasons I get real gold is, and even gold plate and gold filled, I know they will eventually wear down because all this is not real gold right here. And I don't think this. I think that's sterling. That is rose gold colored. It's from my husband. But I think it's rose gold plate over sterling. But my other rings are all probably 10 or 14 karat. And the whole reason is I don't want to take them off at the sink where there's a drain, even though I've got drain guards on there, mesh guards on there, where this might just get hit and all the rings go down the drain. Or in the disposal. Who wants to put their hand in there even with it off, with the possibility that blade could stir up and chop your hand off? Oh my gosh. Okay. So I also got a nice little visit from a friend today, and she bought me this for no good reason. Well, she said my birthday's coming up tomorrow, and it is tomorrow. But this, she says, I know how you like to entertain, and this just looks like a little happy gift for you. Sunflowers. I do love sunflowers. And I have a Mackenzie Childs set of a couple of dishes, and the main thing is the tea kettle, and I put sunflowers in the tea kettle because it's that black and white check. I mean, you put that sunflowers, you know, the real fat little ones, the miniature ones, in there, and it is such a pretty little arrangement, especially if you want to put a red or a blue ribbon on the handle. And then to just have some, you know, salsa and maybe guacamole and pico or something like that in here, and put a big old bowl of chips, or, you know, 3 different kinds of dips for some fruit, or veggie dip stuff, you know, all that kind of stuff. Just a bit, or different, you know, put some little spoons in with each one of different kinds of nuts, or all kinds of things you could do with this. So I think that is a very sweet gift. And it is from Maxcera, Maxcera. If you want to look that up and find it, it's very nice little porcelain hand-painted piece. So I love it. Or you could just sit this out, y'all. That's so pretty. I'll put that on the floor so it doesn't fall on the floor. Okay, what else did I get? Well, I had made a trip to the grocery store, and I got, what did I get? Oh, flamingo. Y'all, this is a new kind of shaver, which I really do like. It's white, and it's matte, and it's very ergonomically correct. And so I went and got the little replacement blades. So isn't that just a lovely thing to show y'all? But flamingo is what it's called. You can see it at your local grocery store. I didn't bring that in here. It's in the shower. It's got one of those little hang-up things for the shower, and that's where it is. I also had a friend, went to visit another friend in Arizona, and I said, be sure and bring me back a flashy, I think it even said rhinestone keychain that says, you know, Arizona on it, and I was just kidding, and I should have known better with that friend, because if you say stuff like that to her, she will do everything in her power to get you that exact thing, and she did. But then the other girlfriend had already gotten, and I don't think the other girls have gotten theirs yet, but in my life group, but they probably won't see this video in time, I hope not, but she had already gone and gotten us Arizona keychains. It's a little cactus with Arizona on it. Isn't that pretty? And mine's in rose gold. So it's kind of like having rhinestones. And my friend said, I was even going to go get some rhinestones and glue them on there for you. I'm like, bless your heart. I should never have said that, because I should have known you would have taken me literally instead of as a joke, and that you would try to go do that for me. And that's so sweet. But anyway, so she got that. And then she also brought back one of my favorites, Cactus Jelly. Y'all, this is not, it doesn't taste like cactus. It's not even hot. It's pure prickly pear, which I guess is a cactus plant. I don't know. But it's a really soft, sweet jelly. And I love it on like a southern biscuit. Put this on. You don't even need to drizzle honey, or you can put on butter. But this is just fantastic on a southern warm biscuit. So I love that I got that, even though it's very sugary, like all jellies, in very much moderation. So I don't do that often. I very rarely have biscuits in it, and especially with jelly. So yeah. I also made another trip to Yankee Candle, and for my good deeds of buying too much, they gave me 2 free gifts, and one of them was gel sanitizer in Beach Walk. So look at the size of it. I'll put it next to my face so you can see. That is a big sanitizer. It's Beach Walk. It smells so good. It kills 99.99% of most germs, and it's 62.5 alcohol. I have a 75 too, y'all. It's ethyl alcohol, that's all. I bet all of our hands are just drying out, but I don't like the ones that mix in gel or aloe or lotion. It's gross to me. I'd rather wash my hands when I get home. After I've used my hand sanitizer, this will be in my purse. I'll use that while I'm out. When I get home, I wash my hands first thing. When I get in the door, then I take a Clorox wipe and go wipe all the handles that I just touched. From the door handles to the sink, everything, just to make sure. I'm always wiping, just to be sure. I've always been kind of that way, and I don't think that's bad because there's a lot of germs out there. But then I do use lotion. I don't want it in my sanitizer. That grosses me out, and I've noticed those stink. But anyway, what I went to Yankee Candle for was some spiced pumpkin. What am I trying to say? Spiced pumpkin room deodorizer, or what do they call it? Concentrated room spray. And I did get that. But I also smelled this, and y'all, I don't have a candle going, but you can't smell it anyway if I sprayed it, but I can smell a little bit. It's Farm Fresh Peach, and I love it. So that's going to go out. I always put this in the guest bath downstairs for when people come over. So I always have a little way to take care of little issues for people, especially when your guest bathroom is off of a kitchen or an eating room or something like that, where it's pretty embarrassing if they have to go to the bathroom and they have a little tummy issue. Always have an air freshener and plenty of toilet paper. If not out, have it under the cabinet